In scenes reminiscent of a war zone, police have opened fire on protesting farmers and deliberately shot a 21-year-old protester in the head and killed him. Shubhkaran Singh was murdered by a single gunshot to the head, fired by police in the Shambhu border area as huge crowds of protesters surged towards police barricades set up to prevent the peaceful protest marching on Delhi. As protesters tried to retain peace and calm across the vast gatherings in Shambhu and Kanori crossings, police suddenly launched a brutal all-out assault on the crowd just before 11 a.m, firing over 5,000 tear gas shells into the tightly packed mass of people, causing chaos and widespread serious injury. Rubber bullets were fired indiscriminately, breaking legs and causing serious eye and head injuries, and live ammunition was fired, one round hitting Shubhkaran Singh in the head and killing him. As Sikh medical teams rushed to treat the wounded, they found themselves too under attack by the police, being fired at with tear gas and rubber bullets, and in several cases their medical equipment was confiscated. Further reports and video footage taken from several areas has also highlighted the presence of civilians believed to be Hindutva extremists shipped in to bolster the police forces and issued with riot gear and sticks and instructions to attack the farmers. People with similar descriptions have been widely reported to have visited villages of key protesters and intimidated and threatened their families. Meanwhile, underhand tactics of the Indian state continue, with internet still widely shut down across the region, and mainstream media refusing to report or even show the enormous extent of serious injuries caused by the police. Hindutva extremists have continued to blame any violence on what they call Khalistani terrorists, even while this has long since been debunked, with video coverage from the protest proving it to be pure fake propaganda. With the massed crowds now boiling with anger at the brutality meted out to them by the state, union leaders have postponed the march on Delhi for at least 2 days to allow the situation to calm and not give police further opportunity to injure or kill any more protesters. But in the meantime, as images of the devastating battlefields of Shambhu and Kanori spread across the world, revealing the indescribable brutality of Indian police against innocent protesters, other nations are now seeing for themselves just how far Modi's India has fallen. As the dead and injured are carried away from a simple democratic protest by farmers, the world has now seen for itself that Narendra Modi's governance bears no resemblance to genuine democracy, but is instead just a simply repackaged version of dangerous authoritarianism. You've been watching Satellite TV News. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button to make sure you get to see stories as they're broadcast. And of course, if you have any comments or opinions on any of our news stories, you can of course comment below. Or why not drop us a direct message at message@satellitetv.com. We do like to hear from you. In the meantime, thanks for watching. For Satellite TV News, I'm Angus Scott in London.